Premier League game week, which has been taking place this midweek with Tuesday, Wednesday fixtures completed. We're into the final two. First comes from Goodison tonight, with two sides who had two good results, respectively, in the games that happened last weekend. Everton getting that victory over Nottingham Forest. Newcastle United beating Eric Ten Hag's Manchester United. Two teams in form and looking up. And Everton, of course, well documented. They've lost 10 points due to failing sustainability rules. The highest punishment a team has faced in Premier League history. A win tonight would lift them outside the bottom three and will leapfrog Luton, who sit on 9 points. Newcastle United, well, they sit 7th, but they can go 1 point behind the champions Manchester City and go into 5th and go above Manchester United and Tottenham, who are 1 point ahead of Eddie Howe's team. Newcastle have won 5 of their last 6 meetings against Everton, including the double over the Toffees last season. Let's get into team news, and the headline act, of course, is for Newcastle. The Bradford is in goal for Nick Pope, who's now out for 4 months. The England international dislocated his shoulder up against Manchester United. It's Pickford in goal for Everton. Milenko, Branwaite, Tarski and Coleman the back four. McNeil got a goal last week. He starts. Tristan Gay is in the middle with Ashley Young. Harrison's there. Decore is also the player in between Calvert-Lewin. So for Newcastle, Bradford's in goal, back four, Trippier, Lascelles, Shea, Livramento, Miley, Guimaras, Joelinton, Almiron, Isak and Gordon, who's on an absolutely fantastic run of form. Anthony Gordon, he returns to his boyhood club and he takes on Everton here. Traditional kits on offer, black and white shirts for Newcastle, shooting from right to left to right in this game, and Everton will be in their traditional blue and white socks and shorts. I'm up and running Goodison Park for this Premier League game. Tottenham up against West Ham is the last fixture of the Premier League. That kicks off in 45 minutes time. Head over to the Flashcore app to see team news and all the build-up towards that game. Here, Eddie Howe has enjoyed 7 Premier League wins against Everton as a manager. That's the most he's had against any top-flight club. And you kind of sense that Newcastle enjoy playing Everton. But there's a fun fact here. Everton have opened the goal scoring in 4 of their past 5 Premier League games, and they're yet to lose when they've scored first under their manager in Sean Dyche, who took over in February. Had a fantastic first game in charge. They were able to beat second place Arsenal. The ball's on the far side, and Anthony Gordon's been treated to a Goodison welcome. It's on the left for Newcastle. Livramento making that move from Southampton in the summer, former Chelsea Academy graduate. He's doing superbly. He's giving the ball to Joelinton. He's giving the ball to Shea. Yellow boots for Shea. First touches now for De Cavra. De Cavra now loads that ball to Lascelles. Big week for Newcastle United. They host Tottenham on Sunday, and then they host AC Milan in the Champions League next Wednesday. Have to win that and results go their way if they're going to progress into the Champions League. This is the period. This is the season, they say, when it comes to Christmas. But this is the season when it comes to shaping your season, especially if you're at the top end of the table and the bottom, of course. Everton trying to get themselves out of trouble. Newcastle trying to stay in touch of the top 2 teams. It's Milenko who will have a throw-in for Everton on this left side. 2 minutes gone here. It's 0-0. I haven't seen any attempts at the moment, and it's the first opportunity for Everton just to settle. McNeil has it close to the touchline in near the centre circle. Goes back. Oh, there's a little bit of a slip there with Branwaite, and Isak might nip in. Pickford comes and he hammers that out of play. There is a slip there with Branwaite, and Isak comes to just gather the exciting youngster. He just slipped. Everton supporters he just clipped the face of Braithwaite. That's why there was a bit of a concern. Isak, accident of course, nothing on purpose. Just feel like it's an important night for Everton. Getting that win against Nottingham Forest was good. But they lost to Manchester United last time out here 3-0. That wonder goal from Garnacho really made it a difficult task. But they're moving forward now already. Calvert-Lewin wants to turn it to Decore. McNeil hangs up to the far post. Cleared away by Cher. Decore tries to keep her line. It goes to Trezeguet. Blocked. Come back to Ashley Young. Another block shot from the hosts. Emelianenko scampers to keep the ball alive. He puts it into the channel to Gay. Gay now up against Lascelles. Gay first time ball. It's missed everywhere. And that'll be a goal kick. But it's a good intent from the home team here. Live on Flash Score. We've had you covered all week for the commentary. And we'll continue to provide the audio commentaries as we head into the festive period. Of course, unofficial Premier League commentaries across this platform, website, app. You won't get a quicker goal reaction than Flash Score. That's a fact. You won't get any more better news than Flash Score. That's a fact. But back to the action. It's with Almiron on that right side for Newcastle. He's muscled away from the ball by McNeil. Hampton down, the ball goes forward. Brantwaite's been pressed and parried by Isak. It gives the chance to Jordan Pickford to hammer this down the field. It's a good kick by Pickford because Cher heads this on and it's into the middle. A bit of space now for Harrison. He feeds this to Ashley Young. Edge of the box. Young's low ball headed away by Cher. 0-0 here. Back now towards Tarkowski now. He's got 4 ahead of him. Gives to Decore. Just laying this back. It's now Coleman, skimpers this ball. Nice brought down by Calvert-Lewin. Livramento puts this in the air. DeCabra's got to go for it and he gathers superbly. The goalkeeper was alone with Manchester United in the first half of the season last year. Was recalled by Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe says we're going to stick with him. He's got to be given the opportunity to play. Everton have won 3 of their last 5 Premier League matches. That loss coming to Manchester United. Did have a draw, good results against Palace and Forest on the road and West Ham. They're aiming to win consecutive Premier League fixtures for the first time in over a year. It feels like such a well-weighted team here as Anthony Gordon gets the Goodison treatment again. He gets snapped in half by Ashley Young near the halfway line in front of the 2 technical areas. But it's 0-0, it remains. It's fired forward. It's falling back to Everton. McNeil under a bit of pressure, has to give the ball all the way back to Pickford, who hammers down the left foot ball. It's now a bit of time for Good start of this from the home side. Newcastle haven't really settled yet. Emelianenko. Newcastle have got a quarter-final against Chelsea, also in a fortnight's time. Big game is coming up for Eddie Howe's men for a search for a first trophy in over 65 years. They'll love a top 4 finish like last year. Coleman's in the byline though. Here for Everton. Goes into the penalty area. Scoops his back. Right forward to Gay outside the area. Puts on his left foot. Gay frosted a D. Blocked. A scream handball, but I don't think that was inside the area. McNeil recycles it well. It's a good chance here for Young, and it's deflected wide. Corner. Everton 0, Newcastle 0 remains, and Sean Dyer screams, well done, well done. I'm not going to do an impression of his voice. I don't think I'll embarrass myself on the mic, but Everton not embarrassing themselves inside the first 10 minutes. Okay, with the first shot that was blocked by Miley. Came back to McNeil. First time cross put into the box. Fell to Young after Jolinton fell to clear. And it was a smart save, blocking the end by Livramento. I think Dubravka had that covered. McNeil on that far side now to take this corner. It's the first set piece of this game in the Premier League. Goodison Park waits and holds its breath. They feel like the whole world's against them after those 10 points were deducted. It's put into an excellent area. This missed everybody. And it will be a goal kick. It's Brantwaite that rose the highest. The Everton centre-back will get a replay. And he's been held by a defender. Was he? He was held by Miley. Bit of both, really. We're not going to see a penalty there. Stays Everton 0, Newcastle 0. These are the moments that Newcastle have to kind of contend and deal with. Goes now on the field to Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle. Were excellent against Manchester United on Saturday. Deserved winners in that game. I like Manchester United like a rash. And Everton are into a rash though for Newcastle. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Blows it across. McNeil has a shot. Face of goal. Comes back out to Decore. It's going to be an effort that goes wide. Ambitious by Tarkowski. But Sean Dyche with a wild smile at his centre-back and clapping hands. And it's just they are doing really well. told you about these fun facts. I'll give you a stat that means absolutely nothing, but it's a stat, and why not? The teams are meeting in the Premier League at Goodison Park today for on a Thursday for the third season in a row. That's quite interesting, to be honest. They've won one each so far, so that's set ones up for you. Here's Almiron, though, 25 yards out for the penalty area. Gives the ball to Miley, lays his back now. Here's Trippier. What is the danger here? Kieran Trippier wants to ride back to Riley, but his ball is loose, and Dwight McNeil is able to launch that forward. It's met by Lascelles. There'll be a throw into Everton. 0-0 here on flash score. Everton. Yanko on that to Dwight McNeil. Look at Amares, shows a bit too much, but he wins the ball back. The Newcastle centre midfielder. Livramento over the halfway line. Gives this ball to Gordon, and that's ricocheted away. I can tell you Gordon's not getting a lot of love, you can imagine. They're leaving his boyhood club, and he's lost the ball. Here's McNeil. The fans love that. McNeil trying to move that ball forward, but Kabila Gabara is going to get that. Simply passing the ball to the opposition. Bit of space now for Miley. Lovely work. Giving this now to Jonathon. Everton 0, Newcastle 0. Ball's a share in the back line. Maybe in share. That's just rolled out. Back to Bruno Maris. All his players in their own half. Newcastle, and they swing this back into Everton's. Superbly free Jonathon, who had to use a bit of strength to maintain the ball. So Trippier now down the right. Trippier rolls to Miley. This is good from Newcastle. Bit of zip in their play. Looks long towards Isaac of Gordon. In the background, hunting away, looking for an opportunity. The clearance is good by Everton. It's looking towards Calvert-Lewin, shared as well. Ushers the ball back to his goalkeeper. Everton 0, Newcastle 0. If you're joining us here, you haven't missed anything. The early kickoff may have spooked you out. Not even a 7:45, a 7:30 kickoff UK time. 8:15, of course, for West Ham Spurs. Stay with us for this one, though. Almiron drives now on the right. It goes back to McNeil. It's with Buda Kamarash. Kamarash lays back to Trippier, and 10 points deducted. And across Goodison, we'll see placards from every fan in the 10th minute in another protest regarding what's happened to them due to the 10 points that have been deducted due to failing FFP and sustainability rules the back end of 2021-2022 season. Everton, of course, feel like they've been hard done by because they did cooperate with the Premier League, talking about where they went wrong in terms of their profit and loss. The issue is the Premier League don't care. They've given them 10 points. They are appealing, of course, all jokes aside. Everton have had 6 shots already in this game, none on target. Newcastle haven't had an attempt either, so we're still looking for the first shot on target for both these sides. It's 0-0 as we go past the 10th minute mark, as Everton drive through Livramento, who's won the free kick. Tristan Garner-Gate tripping him up. And it's an excellent position for Kieran Trippier. Silly from Garner-Gate. Where is he going to go? He's not going anywhere. And it's one of those ones there. We just got to let him run. Honestly, not going to go through a wall of 3 Everton players. You trip him up. And what happens? You give one of the best free kick takers in the Premier League an opportunity to rattle one into the top corner potentially. Everton's right hand side's combined age is 73. Well, told you I'm bringing all the stats tonight. We have Trippier still on the ball. They are still waiting for the set piece to be taken. Everton 0, Newcastle 0. Trippier and Almiron and Cher all over the ball. It's going to be Kieran Trippier, surely. It's excellent. Over his England goalkeeper. He takes it and it's straight at Jordan Pickford, who ends up lashing it down the field. It's got a big kick, Jordan Pickford, looking towards Decore. And the header's got to be dealt with there by Livramento. He went for the far corner, Trippier, and no surprise that Pickford was well situated to where the ball was going to go. Had faced each other many a times in training in the internationals. We're meant to take this throw in on the far side. Down the right now for Trippier. Inside his own half. Lays this back towards Lascelles. Lascelles. Captain now for Cher. Cher onto the right side. Gives this to Gordon. Just tricking himself back to left. It's a good possession for Newcastle. The first attempts on target for Newcastle. The set piece. The header. It's just flicked on by Pickford. It's rolled out to Decore. Decore back now to Coleman. Coleman out to Decore. Decore's got a lot of space to run into. He dives right into Newcastle's half. Tried to go around few, but he couldn't go through Bruno Guimaraes. It's a physical game. It always is when Everton are involved. Sorry, when Newcastle are involved. And Everton, to be fair to the Sean Dyche's side. And they've gone physical again because they conceded a free kick in their own half. Eddie out on his knees at the moment, having a look at the tactical side for the notes. Gordon. Oh, he's lost the ball to just a guy in a game, but it's won back by Gordon. Of all people, Gordon trying to slip it through to Isak, and that's been cut out. Ball back to Joelinton. It's a chance here for Everton. It's straight in their hands for Newcastle with Almiron running through. Everton caught cold and it went straight into the hands of Jordan Pickford. It's fallen to now McNeil. He's gone past Joelinton quite well for the Toffees. The blue side looking to take grips to this game. Newcastle have been able to just find a few gaps in the last few moments. Decore. Sent long looking towards McNeil. It's now with Cher. He's won it back for Newcastle, and it's Bruno Guimaraes that falls in trouble. McNeil under pressure. Still McNeil. Referee plays on. Puts in the middle. And it's a header that Lascelles had to get because Calvert-Lewin, that's his dinner. And he's ready to gobble up again with a header. They've got the ball still there on this right side. Everton. It stinks to the far post. Up goes Calvert-Lewin. And it's off target. He didn't eat his dinner then. Newcastle survive. Everton 0, Newcastle 1. Good game this. So we approach the 20-minute mark. Throw back to all. Running back. Calvert-Lewin's tried to got the ball. Everton have broken through. It was Livramento who was snapped on it. On the right side now for Calvert-Lewin towards Decore. His header is going out of play. He's kept in actually by McNeil. Can he turn McNeil? Oh, he could do brilliantly. Puts the ball in the box and it's saved by Dravka. Calvert-Lewin, hang time. Slamming it goalwards. Really good tenacity and play from the Toffees. Coming through McNeil, pressing high up the field, winning the ball, driving at this Newcastle team. And nearly found their way through. And it's an effort on target after so many shots at this Newcastle goal. It's with Almiron now. Yellow boots tonight for the Newcastle man. It's fed into the middle. Guimaraes has a bit of the ball. He goes in full to Jolinton. So many Newcastle players. He played under several managers. Such a good job that Eddie Howe's done to get this side into Europe. Played back now to Branthwaite with Jordan Pickford, the green jersey today. Drivers a little bit forward outside the area. And he pokes this forward with a flick on from Young. Young now on to McNeil. McNeil, great work from the man with the pink boots tonight. McNeil pokes this forward. Calvert-Lewin has a shot. And it's saved again. De Gaffer going low to his right. Sean Dyche pumping those hands. He's clapping those viciously. Wonderful play from Everton. It was a good save from the goalkeeper. A bit dramatic to go down the way he did. It was always going to be comfortable because they had the power in the shot. But they're knocking on the door here. Goodison Park is rocking also. It's a proper Premier League game here under the lights. The Premier League serve two good fixtures through the remaining games. With Tottenham up against West Ham. Down this right goes Miley. Miley into Isak. He's not seen much of a kick, has he? Isak, the striker. Miley's under pressure. And he's lost it towards McNeil. That's cut up by Cher. Livramento. Laying this back to Cher. And the ball's with Everton. For Newcastle, sorry. Just outside Everton's half. They go in towards Everton's half, but give the ball back to the home side. The yellow ball's pumped with to McNeil. He tries to bring the ball down with a little flick. He's battling Bruno Guimaraes. She shows a bit of strength. The Brazilian on the Englishman. Here's Isak, the Swede. 30 yards away from the penalty area. And Newcastle, the turnovers. Every second I'm saying it's Everton. I'm saying it's Newcastle. It's that type of game. Topsy-turvy in terms of possession. It's now of Calvert-Lewin down this left side channel. He's got three Newcastle players around him. He feeds it to McNeil in the middle of the Newcastle half. It's now with Coleman. He's going to swing this first time. Looking towards Calvert-Lewin. Cleared away by Cher. Here's Decore. Laid back to Young. Young's put on the pressure by Livramento. He's rolled this back to Targowski. Oh, nice. Targowski gives this towards the area and headed away. Is that going to be a corner? It will be a goal kick. Milienko couldn't get there ahead of Almiron. He did. And by doing so, he's conceded the goal kick. Cracking game here, halfway through this first half, 0-0. And it's a real battle for the Premier League. 3 points for sure. "19 touches in the opposition box for Everton, 1 for Newcastle. It's Dubravka who has the ball now. The goalkeeper laying it off. Now on to the right with Branthwaite. Oh, trying to bring it down Calvert-Lewin, but he couldn't. Lively game, another ball swung. Lively game, another ball swung into Newcastle's box. But it's met by the visitors. Now, go out for Jolinton. He's going back towards his goal. Nice from Everton. Trying to usher the press, but they've lost the ball now to Guimaraes and Newcastle. Nice work by Jolinton. On the left to Almiron. Almiron on that left again. So they switch sides. Gordon Almiron. Gordon is making his way to the back to left side. He's acting in the middle. So with Jolinton. It's a 0 Newcastle 0 here. Live on Flash Score. Audio commentary coming from you. Here's Ashley Young though. Does it superbly. Puts his body forward. Ball wins it. Looking long towards Calvert-Lewin, but it's easy for Newcastle to win it. Back it's inside the centre circle for the Cells. With Trippier. Gordon on that right side gives it to Miley. Miley's up against China Gate. Over to Isaac. Swept by Shet. Towards Almiron. Almiron. Flipping it towards Jolinton. Lascelles for Newcastle. Just moved past the centre circle. Use this towards Trippier. Trippier's been quiet. You know, having a good time when he's been quiet. Here is Almiron back on that left. Everton want the offside flag. It's come up when they've tried to release Livramento. And it'll be a free kick for Everton. Well, 50-50% possession. I am not surprised at all by that. It's 64% possession has been to Newcastle in regards to the final third, these last 5 minutes, that's a surprise. Just seems so even. But they're on the ball again, the visitors, with Kieran Trippier. Is completely taken out by China Gate. It's right on his right ankle. He's happy to take the apologies from the Everton midfielder. So China Gate, of course, is from Senegal, the African Cup of Nations champions. African Cup of Nations starts next month. All the African stars of the Premier League will head to the Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, for the tournament. Mo Salah and co. Will be away for a while. Here is Gordon though. Oh, he slipped this in nicely. There's a first time ball in the middle. Misses Isaac. Does come back to Almiron inside the penalty area. Lays off to Guimaraes for Newcastle, and he's given it away. He's giving it straight back to Everton. They build nicely for Decore, but Livramento's come to bite back and stick his right leg out. Here is Gordon. And he's met by... I'm going to keep talking about the abuse, but he's on the other end now. Off the pitch. What a throw-in. And they don't want to give him the ball, put it that way. It's with Lascelles. So shots on target now, 11 shots for Everton, 2 on target. 2 shots on target for Newcastle from their 2 shots they've had in this game. It's a slender affair at Goodison here. Down the right side now for Trippier. Trippier, once it's on the right side, trying to go forward. And they're trying to get his tip again. He's got to be careful. Referee's going to have a word with Garner Gate. Son Gordon just nipped him. He didn't even get the ball. It's a poor challenge from the man from Senegal. So Trippier to swing this one in. 40 yards out. Everton with a really high line. It's right-footed. Swinging towards Isak. Cleared away by Branthwaite. On the volley, it's ambitious. And it's high and wide from Almiron. Will be a goal kick to Everton. It's thrown back by Pickford, who will take this goal kick. It's cleared away. Now flicked away by the defender on towards Pickford's head. He's out there trying to make it difficult. Oh, it's poor for McNeil. He gets the ball in the middle. He just clears it out of play. Lewis Miley is the 6th youngest player in Premier League history to start 4 consecutive Premier League games. A 17-year-old. Hold that 4 before I finish that statistic. It's McNeil here. There's a chance! And it goes wide. Teed up by Harrison. And McNeil couldn't fire across on target. It's another opportunity, but it was Miley's man, in fact. The youngster I'm talking about. And he's the 6th youngster to play 4 consecutive Premier League games after, listed their names here, Gareth Barry, Nigel Kouassi, Luke Shaw, Cesc Fabregas, and the great Wayne Rooney. Sounded right now to Gordon. He's inside the penalty area here. Anthony Gordon doesn't want to put this left. Tees up, they're screaming handball. It could go back to Guimaraes. And there's 2 penalty attempts there. Guimaraes' leg completely snapped. There's a handball here. And our old friend at Stockley Park, they'll be having a few looks at those decisions for sure for VAR. I mean, Bruno Guimaraes, he left the penalty area, got up and then fell down to the ground. It's one of those tactics to make sure the referee has a look. I'm really interested in regards to the handball. Really interested by that, because that looked good. And then the tackle, is it a dive? We'll have a look. It's Tarkowski that goes for it. Oh, it's a wonderful block. It's a wonderful block from the Everton man. And then the handball, so it's Trippier that takes it. Nah, he's not going to get that. 2 good decisions by the referee, not flinching to the pressure, to the calls of these Newcastle players. And I'm sure VAR have had a look at both, and they've been cleared. So, nearly a hesitant moment from Dubravka into Jolin to his share. He took this goal kick. So a bit of route. Now it goes down this right for Isak. Oh, he's laced off to Trippier. He wants to kiss back to Isak. He's pulled it back. There's no one there. Gaps are starting to appear. Here is McNeil on that left side now for Everton. He's stretched away to the right. Garnegay giving this to the right hand for Everton. All this is in Newcastle's half. And as soon as I say that, they go out of Newcastle's half and they go into Branthwaite. Now to Garnica. Oh, a lot of space now here for Decore. Now a bit of room for McNeil inside the edge of the penalty area. McNeil goes back towards Harrison. Low ball blocked. Flipped in by McNeil. Looking towards Calvert-Lewin. Newcastle under pressure. Will be resurrected by Decore, but no one's there. That might just go out for a goal kick. Sean Nash Scrimmage players to keep running at it because it's still alive. It is indeed. Here's Jolinton put under pressure by Decore. Referee has waved his hand and has blown his whistle. That'll be a free kick. Ten minutes till half time. So lay back towards Dubravka. Now scooped for McNeil. On to the right. A bit of time for Miley Alders, giving the ball straight to Everton, and then they've gone back, and the referee might need to, but yeah, it's no surprise. Dana Gay has him booked for 4 efforts, and it's a Trippier on Garnica. I said it's handball. Ball's now with Dubravka in goal. Dubravka lays off to Share. Now with Jolinton. Miley. Here is Gordon. On field to Jolinton. Bit of room now for Trippier. Trippier goes into the middle. It's fired to the right side. Trippier. First time cross. Isak's there. The header, and it just goes wide. The closest Newcastle have come to an opener. Wonderful ball from Kieran Trippier. Isak there. Rose to high. Sandwiched in between 2 Everton players. And it just twinkled away from Jordan Pickford, and crucially for Everton, it trickled away from that right hand post. First sight of goal for the Swede, and it goes wide. Here's Branthwaite into the middle for Decore. Back to Pickford. Uses his left foot to take that forward, and that's cut out. Superb by Livramento. He's ended up brought him down by Harrison. And it's another time for Eddie Howe to go on his knees. Back with Dubravka. Now with Bruno Guimaraes laying this off to the right. Yanko laying this back towards Pickford. It's cut by Almiron. So good work, and that'll be a yellow card. Yes, Young's not happy, and Livramento doesn't get booked. Well, maybe he does. We'll see. He definitely pulls Ashley Young down. Well, Sean Dyche having an issue. It's Jordan Pickford to Hammond. That down the left. Fit to the far post. Look at Tarkowski. Oh, he's brought this down. Brownweight. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, he's ballooned that over. Ah, from 6 yards out, he's got to score. Oh, what an effort that was. And he's onside. How's he missed that? Wonderful ball in from Pickford. Tarkowski brings it down. Oh, he would have been onside. Brownweight brought it to Calvert-Lewin. He's hooked it over. How? Centre of the goal. Chests it. Oh, what a miss. Oh, the swing and a miss from Everton's number 9. It's Isaac's chance moment to go. That was even better. He's got to be hitting the target. He just can't be firing that over. He'll know that. The Everton supporters will know that. And Newcastle know they've gone away with one. It really should be Everton 1. Newcastle 0 hit. Everton here. Ending the half well. Lovely work by Young, approaching the byline. Up against Livramento. Does find a ball in. It won't be a goal. It won't be a corner. It will be a goal kick. As we wait for Dubravka to take, as the rain starts to pour on Merseyside. Here's Jolinton, good flick on. Here's Garnier. Garnier back towards Pickford. It's Long, good strength by Calvert-Lewin. He's up against Trippier. The referee's giving it to Everton. Kieran Trippier. Corner wants to come in and have a word also. Now for McNeil. Left-footed. This free kick. So it's left of the D. 5 yards away from the byline. Jolinton's having a word with the referee. So we wait. There's more conversations taking place. It's 0-0 here as we approach half time. We're going to have a helping of added time. You'd imagine Jolinton and Tarkowski having another ding-dong in the middle. Jolinton's got to be careful because Tarkowski and the referees now going to talk to these guys again. Coleman, the Everton captain's having a conversation. Tarkowski's having a conversation now with the referee's having a conversation with Tarkowski, and now Coleman. I wonder what they're saying. He's just saying, "Calm down." Now they're having a conversation still. Now they're going to mark each other. Tarkowski and Jolinton. Tarkowski pressing on the Brazilian. Shares there also. It's whipped in by McNeil. All of that to just go into the middle. Punched away by the Gravka. It's on by Young. Nearly lucky because Young could have went down after a push. Here's Coleman. Looks like he was going to go back to Pickford. He decides to play it down this left side and hammer it out of play as Harrison runs down to Jolinton. Great strength from Jolinton, who screams towards the travelling Newcastle supporters who are in front of it. That section of Goodison. Jason Tyndall, assistant manager of Newcastle United, in conversation with Eddie Howe. Now over halfway line to Jolinton. He's been clipped to nil. Newcastle by Ashley Young, who's holding himself. Yeah, just both of them is Decore and Young on Jolinton. Young walking gingerly at the moment. It's Gamara has to take this right-footed. It's another high line for Everton. It goes deep into the penalty area. It's 3 minutes added on. Here's Isak. There's two players on the ground for each side. Newcastle carry on. They stop because it's two head injuries, and the referee is getting pelters, but it's a head injury for Cher, and it looks like Jordan Brathwaite. So I don't know where anyone can have the complaints. I think Isak's just clarifying it was head injury and it's all good. I think Pickford wanted it to come sooner. The referee just didn't have a look, and we're having a conversation there. The Lascelles as well. So yeah, Brathwaite and Cher on the ground. Doesn't look good. So we get a replay here. Cher and Brathwaite going for the ball. Oh, Cher. So Brathwaite's legs, by coming down, just grazes the head of Cher. Maybe we could have been handball for Ghana Gay. They're both up off their backs. Brathwaite's smiling, which is good. And Cher's up, not smiling, but up nonetheless. It's always a positive, of course. Get another replay. It's just turned out to be a scrappy end to the half. After such a high, vibrant game, you do hope the break rejuvenates the speed and the aggression that we've seen in this first period. The last few moments, it's just chipped away. It will be a drop ball, I think. Pickford would have to swing back down the plane. IDL showing a bit of frustration also. Of a free kick coming to Everton's way. Kick to Ashley Young. So McNeil to take this free kick. The full complement of players are on, with Cher and Brathwaite returning to the field. Will there be a a late twist in this first half. It's going to be left-footed. So swung in, cleared away. With that up. No. Way back to Ashley Young. Jordan Pickford. Oh, he's put under pressure by Gordon. The referee has given the free kick. Gordon, wide smiles all around. I don't know if Jordan Pickford would have been smiling. Those two rallied together. Sean Dyche been barking orders. Livramento take this throw on the far side. Played 5 minutes of added time in this first half. A couple injuries as well. Throw back to Pickford, who's just hammered that ball. Marienko, he's done well to keep it in, the Ukrainian. He's done really well because he's able to find the ball to Calvert-Lewin. But that's it for the first half in this Premier League game between Everton and Newcastle. Calvert-Lewin has ballooned the best opportunity of the game. Found room free centre of the net in the 6-yard box and hammered it over the bar. And Isak headed wide also. At half time here, live on Flash Score, Everton 0, Newcastle. We'll have full second half audio commentary for you live here on Flash Score. 0-0 at the break. down of the two teams ahead of this unofficial Premier League second half commentary coming from Flash Score. So it's Julian Pickford in goal, Milienko, Branthwaite, Tarkowski and Coleman, McNeil and Tristagana Gay, Young and Harrison. Garner Gay's on a yellow card. Doucouré and Calvert-Lewin, the two men up front, with Doucouré's been roaming. It's Dubravka in goal, Trippier, Lascelles, Cher and Livramento, Jonathan, Gamadas and Miley, with Almiron, Isak and Gordon in attack for Newcastle. There has been a goal in the late kickoff tonight, with Spurs have taken the lead. Team West Ham, Romero's got a goal in his return back from suspension. So 1-0 to Tottenham. It's with Gordon now for Newcastle United. It's shimmered up the field. Calvert-Lewin was the target. With Coleman to take this. It's gone deep towards Young. Young now to Calvert-Lewin. Joelinton cuts out by Bruno Gamadas. He was suffering through an injury at the end of that half, so it's good to see him come out of the field for this game. Nice work here for Coleman. Finds to the far post. Doucouré and McNeil are waiting. Livramento is trying to clear. Runs into trouble. It's back with Dwight McNeil. He puts it in the air, looking towards Doucouré. It's falling towards Branthwaite now. Left-footed ball. There's no blue shirts in the middle there. And it's gone off. And it will be a goal kick. It's with Dubravka now. Now towards Joelinton. Joelinton laying this back to the defender. Nice opportunity for Lascelles. Lascelles on the right side. Now it's the ball to Cher in his own half, but he drives forward into Everton's, right in the centre, goes past the centre circle and swings this to the left side where Gordon has a bit of room. Gordon on his right, first time returning to Goodison. Anthony Gordon wants on his right foot, back to Joelinton. Livramento on his right, looking to the far post. Pickford comes in, gathers superbly, leading the number one. Sporting yellow boots tonight. He rolls out to Isajana Gay. He gives that back to Harrison. Gay has the ball. So up the field now it goes. Right to Doucouré. Bit of room to Gay. Here is Milienko. And it's back. It's directed to the right side for Coleman. Lays this back off now. And it hits the shins of Bruno Gamadas, and it will be a corner kick for Everton, near side. That struck his arm a little bit, that's why that's not gone for a handball. They do from the set piece, Everton. It's going to be McNeil to take it. Left footed. It's hung up high. Goalkeeper's dropped it. Referee. And it will be another corner for holding his back. To the field goes McNeil. So left footed, finds the blue shirt, Calvert-Lewin deflected and off the line. How close was that for Everton? It's Coleman. Puts this now onto the right side for Ashley Young. Approaches the byline. It's a deep ball. Once again to Calvert-Lewin. Tarkowski lets it run. And Newcastle, desperate defending, comes off. Cheers away. Again, Calvert-Lewin with a wonderful effort to put themselves in. He's been bundled over in the penalty area. Referees waved that away. Nice now here with the breakaway with Newcastle through Almiron. Here's Gordon. There's a bit of a chance now of sweeping that to Isak. That was cut out. Comes back to Gordon in the penalty area here. There's an Everton player down and the referee decides that will be a free kick. Yeah, he kind of span out. And then it was Almiron who cleared it away. So fired forward by Pickford. It's another ball that's launched up. That's gathered by Dubravka. He has the ball back. Now with Gordon inside Everton's half. He's towards Trippier. It's fired on that right. Bit of a chance for Newcastle. Laid back. Good patience from Newcastle in their play. 0-0 to score. Will come out in the second half as an attacking force yet. Have to do some defending. Everton have been on the front foot. That's for sure. Decore for Everton gives to Garner Gate. And wait for this one to be taken. Decore. Let's roll back to Pickford, who launches this up the field, and Dubravka's got to come up and clean up. Rolls it out to Trippier. Trippier out to Bruno Gamare. Bruno Gamare gives the ball to Share. Gordon out to Bruno Gamare. Jones it. Through now to Livramento. Just to Trippier. Oh, good work from Bruno Gamare. Pissing now to Isak. It's cleared away. It's now with Share. He bombs forward. Fabian Share. A bit of time now for Gordon. He swings it goalwards. But it's an effort that's gone wide. 10 minutes into the second half. It's Everton. So as we approach the hour mark, we still wait the breakthrough here at Goodison. It's a smart free kick towards Joelinton. Lays it back now to Kieran Trippier. Trippier on to the right, and that's swept away. And that will be cleared. Good work by Trippier. Everton 0, Newcastle 0 here. That's gone up towards Jordan Pickford. Nothing seemed to stick in this game at the moment. Gone up the field again for Everton. Here is Icavaris to Joelinton. So good work here for Gordon. Gordon trying to roll that to Livramento, and Young's there to hump forward. Nice work by Young. That's run into trouble though for Gordon. It's open up here for Miley as an effort. It goes over the bar from the 17-year-old. It's better from the visitors. Zipping it with a bit of pace and precision, and it just lacked the accuracy from the young man. But good pressing from Gordon, and it nearly led to for going up and being a goal. They've lost the ball again. Everton are starting to just be sloppy as Zigzag gets into the middle, and that's Shepherd away. Now down the right, it is Almiron. And Almiron, and that's gone out. That will be a goal kick. Great effort there for Milienko. Gets applause from the majority of Goodison. Pickford takes this goal kick. Find this up. Calvert-Lewin. Now on to Young. It's back with Tarkowski. Oh, it's a good long ball straight. De Graaf's got to go and grab it. He does. He's now holding his left ankle. Seems to be in a bit of pain. Shares companion to McNeil. And that's the end of that. He's up on his feet. Half an hour to go. We're still waiting for that breakthrough here tonight on Flash Score with me. There has been a goal in the other audio commentary game. With Spurs taking the lead via Romero goal, but you want to stay with us because this game is on a knife edge. And just about to peter out here. Llorente flying that ball back. Here's De Graaf out. And pressure, hammers that down the right field. Here's Branthwaite. Bit of time now for... Oh, Gordon's rushed the ball. Gordon! And it's straight at Pickford. Oh, moments. How close was that going to be the time for him to punish his old side? Here's Coleman to Jolinton. Great work now from Young. Jolinton keeps hold of it. Fantastic strength from the Brazilian. And as soon as I say that, he gives the ball back to Young, who in turn gives the ball back to Newcastle after going long towards Calvert-Lewin. But Bradford ran that and smelt danger. But Gordon had went left or right of Pickford. It would have been the opener. Dubravka's under pressure from Calvert-Lewin, and Harrison putting pressure. Both teams pressing now with real aggression. Now with Calvert-Lewin tees this up to Harrison. Approaches the byline inside the penalty box. Headed away. And they have a corner. Everton, for their troubles. Lascelles is the one that clears it. Nil remains. Everton 3, Newcastle 0 in terms of corners. 0-0 regarding the score. It's McNeil, left-footed, goes to the far post. Goalkeeper didn't come. And they want another corner. They're not going to get one. Bravka's not really feeling anyone with confidence at the moment in the Newcastle goal, has to be said. So it will be Dubravka to take this a goal kick. It's fired up now, and it's out by Cher. Coleman. It's flicked on. Now, nice work by Young. Calvert-Lewin trying to go across, and that'll be Cher's holding his right leg here. Fabian Cher, his calf. And he's just walking off gingerly. That seems to be a major issue. Here it is. Oh, he's giving away. Trying to gate. Now Isak, he's gliding, Isak. Frying it through. Gives us to Gordon. There's an opening on the right side here. Gordon, he went for the spectacular. And he missed that completely. But Everton were completely torn to shreds. Wonderful work from Isak. Slipping it in towards Gordon, 20 yards out. And he lifted that over. What a shift they're doing. Here's Coleman's in a bit of agony. And Coleman's in a whole heap of pain. And I think there will be a change for sure. There's Coleman coming off. It's the first change of the evening. And onto the field comes the young Scot in Patterson. The captain armband goes to Tarkowski. Tarkowski. fired up towards Calvert-Lewin again. It's cleared away by Newcastle. Oh, we get an opener here. So fire to the far post. Decore tries to do it to Ghana Gay. Left foot leading back. It's gone out of play. Always leading back, which is going to make it difficult. Right up the field is Isaac. Oh, the back heel by Tarkowski. It's put Gordon on his way here. It's crashed Anthony Gordon in the penalty area. So many Everton shirts, making sure he couldn't put a side on goal. He really is in superb form. It was Patterson in the end that made sure that Gordon could have a wait to go. Wait for this corner to be taken. It's going to be Kieran Trippier to swing this one in. Near post, flipped on by Bruno Guimaraes. Come out, it's cleared. Goes back to Trippier. First time whipped in, headed out by Everton. Pressure starting to ramp up a little bit here from the visitors. Going to find a few spaces. Cher, he likes to drive and hit one. Cher, low ball cleared by Tarkowski, and that will be another corner kick, this time on the far side. .20 to go here between Everton and Newcastle. Trippier to take this from that far side again. It's going to be right-footed. He doesn't put it in the box. He puts to Almiron, tees up to Miley on to Gordon. It's a well-worked training ground move, but Everton have smelt the danger and eventually cleared. So now with Gordon. It's the ball towards Cher. And goes along. A bit of room for Cher. Yeah, pumping that forward. Flicked on by Patterson and battling Isaac. To the right for Livramento. Nice work from Trippier. Almiron's Preston parried away by Patterson. He's been fantastic since coming on for Coleman these last couple of moments. But so if Newcastle, as they approach the byline, they've sung this one high. It's Isaac in the box, flicked on by Tarkowski. And Isaac falls in, dealt with superbly from Young, who's in a bit of pain. And holding his right midriff here. Ramento looking to throw it onto towards Jolinton. Jolinton laying that back. And Ghana Gate has been penalised in a yellow card, so he's got to be careful with that. to the right. It's half time between Spurs and West Ham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Just Ange Postecoglou's team looking to find their way back to victory. Haven't won in a month. So roll back to Bruno Guimaraes. Play back towards Trippier. Almiron. So laid back now to Bruno Guimaraes. Poked away. Here's Cher. And Ash Young's nipped it. Wonderful work from Ash Young. He's carrying a bit of an injury, but he's still hobbling with the ball, playing it forward to Calvert-Lewin, who his movement just was completely not on the same wavelength as the veteran Premier League player in Ashley Young, and they just couldn't connect with it. Lascelles. So rolled back now towards Dubravka in goal. Dubravka. Laid it off back. Just taking his time. And it's off to the right. Goes in field towards Bruno Guimaraes. Guimaraes, she's gone long now. But Pickford's gone long also. He hammers this down the field. There's no blue shirts up there. So it's back to Kieran Trippier, who does actually to keep it in, but it's only the expense of giving it to Everton. He doesn't keep it in at all, actually. Then the offside flag's actually come up. So it'll be a free kick to Everton on that near side. Jordan Pickford's hobbling a little bit. Just hold his calves there. It's the Euro year, of course. England's number one. Oh, he is really struggling. Right at his knee here. We're still going to take this free kick. An incredible height. Spelled it up. This free kick. So with Calvert-Lewin, he's brought it down. Tarkowski's there trying to turn. Newcastle defend well. Here's the kind of gate. Into the area. There's a play on the right side. It's Ashley Young's the perfect delivery needed. It goes to the far post. Decore was there, but he headed it towards an Everton player. Directed to the far post. Calvert-Lewin tries to win this. It's now won by Harrison. Back to McNeil. Everton building a bit of steam. And as soon as I say that, oh, well, they've kept the ball in. That's poor defending from Newcastle. With Ashley Young right behind him. And thankfully for them, Dubravka's come and smothered the ball. They'll have to be protected by his centre-backs. It's Everton 0. Headed away. And Dubravka, Pickford is really struggling. He kicked that free kick and he was hobbling even worse. This is one to watch for sure for Everton supporters. And may need a new goalkeeper to come onto the field. And Jordan Pickford is going to get some treatment. He's in conversation with his England teammate here, Kieran Trippier. Spent many tournaments with each other. He's going to get a hot water bottle also. Yeah, it's just another replay of that. Jordan Pickford kicking the ball up the field and getting treatment at the moment. So you've not missed anything here live on Flash Score. Let's have a look at the fixtures that are coming up in the Premier League. So at the moment it's half time between Tottenham and West Ham. Another bumper Premier League schedule starting on Saturday. And it's involving a team from Liverpool. And it is Liverpool travelling to South London to take on Crystal Palace. Handful of 3 o'clock kickoffs. Brighton up against Burnley. Manchester United at home to Bournemouth. Sheffield United up against Brentford. Wolves against Forest. And a big game at 5:15 between Villa and Arsenal at 5:30. Sunday's looking quite tasty also. Everton host Chelsea. Fulham take on West Ham in a London derby. The champions travel to Luton, haven't won in 4 in the league, and it ends up being a Tottenham versus Newcastle affair. Tottenham hosting Newcastle. My big apologies, only this broadcast I thought Newcastle hosting. Nil. Up and running again. He has come back onto the field. Pickford, and so has Jared Braithwaite. It's won by McNeil. Here, still McNeil drives forward and fires it into the net. Dwight McNeil scores a Newcastle trail at Goodison. And Everton, who started last month, who had 10 points deducted, are headed out of the relegation zone with 12 minutes to go. A rocket from Dwight McNeil. Everton 1, Newcastle 0. It's Trippier with the mistake. Oh, he slips. Calvert-Lewin runs. No one comes towards him. And it's a left-footed effort that lashes it home. Everton 1, Newcastle 0. Eddie Howe's team are behind. And on such been a really even game. And we finally have the breakthrough in the 80th minute mark. Everton 1, Newcastle 0. No VAR to scrap this one out. 1-0. Wonderful goal. The Bradford had no chance. Trippier with the mistake. Now with Livramento. Here's Joelinton. Needs to run into a bit of trouble. So play back to Wars Lascelles. Young gives it to Joelinton. Joelinton rolling this back to Cher. Livramento. So pushed back to Lascelles. And Newcastle have to go. Oh, good work from Billingham. Twisting now to Isaac. It's cleared away. Haven't lost too many this season, but they might not. They're pumping forward here towards Isaac. It's pulled back towards the Swede, up in the air. It's not cleared. Newcastle, and now there's a break here with Everton down this left side. Swung now to the right here for Joelinton. Joelinton trying to squeeze that. So launch now to Isaac, wins the header. Does it come back out? It does for Newcastle. Flicked on and over the bar. What a chance for Almiron to immediately respond. It was Miley in there as well. But it just went over. Heading over. Oh, there's Everton supporters. No, they're close. Close to a potential victory here. That's for sure. Newcastle have lost 5 times this season. Prior to this game, are they going to head to a 6th defeat? That's what they're on course to now. Is Livramento glides through 3-4 players, runs into the centre, runs into trouble, and I thought that may have been just kind of gay, but it's Calvert-Lewin who's brought the player down. Everton have felt the world is against them this season after what's happened. And a win that would lift them outside the drop zone would feel sensational. Calvert-Lewin has been booked, that's confirmation of that. But they've still got 7 minutes of normal time and a fair few of added time to come on. Here's Decore laying this forward, looking towards Calvert-Lewin. It's a good header, that's one by Calvert-Lewin. Lascelles is in a bit of pain on the floor. Newcastle littered with so many injuries. It's a gruelling period they're in at the moment. That's Trippier with a mistake, running into trouble with McNeil. Completely let fly. Left-footed effort. It's another sub coming on. It's not for the visitors, it's for the home side. Calvert-Lewin coming off. That's his evening done. And it's Beto to come on. Pickford to swing the swing in, looking towards Tarkowski. Young, that's launched back in towards Beto. Pulled by Isak. There's a lot of space here for number 2. That's deflected over the bar. It was Harrison who took the shot outside the penalty area, outside the D, and it's deflected over. And it's another corner to come here. What a chance this is for Everton to double their lead. It's late on, left-footed, goes towards the penalty area. Excellent goalkeeping from Dubravka, who rolls the ball out to that right side, giving this to Trippier. Trippier and he's back. Oh, he's giving the ball away again. It's a chance now for Harrison. Harrison falls back in. Decore's 2-0 to Kieran Trippier. Mistakes completely punished. Everton 2, Newcastle 0, and that's game, set and match. And Everton will be leaping outside the relegation zone tonight, staying true to that record. Every time they've opened the scoring under this manager, they've gone to win the game. Trippier lazy on the ball. Harrison latch onto it, drove to the penalty area, put the cross. McNeil missed. Decore wasn't to send Dubravka the wrong way. Everton 2, Newcastle 0, and a game that has been so close throughout has been taken away by Everton from Newcastle late on. 2 goals in the final 10 minutes has seen Everton leapfrog past Luton, and they're above the relegation zone. Goodison Park is a rocking. Oh, Kieran Trippier. Hang your head in shame. Abdoulaye Doucouré with his 5th goal of the season. 2-0. So fired forward here. Beto doing a bit of defending. Beto caused the chaos for the initial corner. We felt that Newcastle had cleared. They hadn't. They're going up now, trying to see if they can wrestle themselves back into this game quickly. Beto's been booked also. Our bookings here for Everton. They won't care. They won't care at all. Only a fair few moments away from a priceless Premier League victory. It's been fantastic. It's been a really even game. Whoever would have nicked it would have deserved it, in my opinion, because they've both played it in the right way. Not look to sit deep, but to press and to get at the opposition. I mean, the 2 goals for Everton have led from Kieran Trippier, first giving the ball away and then second being pressed. They're going for more, by the way, as the ball launched in from Ashley Young towards Decore. And Decore went up, and it's just headed out. So, lifted away here. Everton 2, Newcastle 0. For context, their next game, Everton, they would have been above Chelsea, their next opponents, if Chelsea didn't. That's right, if Everton didn't get the 10 points deduction. That's how good of a season they were having before they were charged. But I don't think they're worried about that anymore. And this victory cemented them outside the drop zone. And Lascelles just hobbling off. Ritchie and Kraft coming on. 3 substitutions apiece. Lascelles has come off. Just get a confirmation who's the second player that's come off, and it's Miley, the youngster, that's been replaced. Had a fine game, Miley, for his age. You see the potential. You see why he's so forward up and loved up here in the northeast. But unfortunately for Newcastle, it's defeat, win, defeat. 10 minutes being added on here at Goodison Park. And there's still a chance. It's time for a bit of kerfuff being made. Newcastle get 1. You never know. Infield now towards Jolinton. That's Parlock to Isak. Isak's in here. Isak! Oh, he's just fluffed his lines completely. Got to hit that on target. Isak, if you do that, it's a grandstand finish for sure. That Goodison, wonderful touch. Hits it on the outside of his heel. Brings it down. He's gone past Brantford and he tries to scoop it past Pickford. And he just scoops out of play completely in the end. Sean Dyche definitely galvanising his troops in the final push for victory. It's always a bit of goal to be taken. Pickford's taken his time. Haven't missed anything here on Flash Score. More commentaries coming your way across this Christmas period. Premier League returns midday UK time, 12:30 for Palace against Liverpool. And there's a handful of commentaries. Kudama United up against Bournemouth, 3 o'clock kickoff, big game. Aston Villa against Arsenal. You know, Emery's side are flying 14 straight home wins as they welcome Arsenal and his former side to Villa Park. City Luton on Sunday, and Newcastle who will now travel to the capital, to Tottenham, and to try and boost to something. Oh, Jason Tyndall and Eddie Howe are in conversation, shaking each other's heads at the moment. Back to the drawing boards, big week for them, Tottenham. And then Milan at home. A little quick look at who they have. After that, Jared Bowen has equalised for West Ham. So it's 1-1 there. They've got a home game against Fulham. There's Trippier, swings this in. It's gathered by Pickford. It's hammered up. Now by Everton. Still trying to knock on the door here. And Pickford's come and gathered it. That's a long ball. That's forward. It's confirmation that Jared Bowen goal has stood. It's 50th goal for the club. And we're playing 10 minutes added on here. Yeah, we're trying to get, and it's enough time, as I mentioned, it really was legit enough time for Newcastle. Yeah, it takes a second to get a goal. So with Bruno Gamade, can they pull one back here? Prove that whole advantage of just getting a goal, 1 second to score a goal. McNeil, he got the first for Everton. A thunderbolt inside the penalty area. And now down the left is Harrison. Harrison checking this back to Decore. Decore. Oh, a bit of room. 5 minutes to go. Everton with the ball. Now looking towards Decore. So fired up. Looking towards McNeil. This is good work by Everton. They're just frustrating Newcastle, who I have to say are still pressing high up the field, still buzzing around. You can't take that away from Eddie Howe's team. But they just haven't lacked quality in the second period. They really have. Here is Beto. He's coming in here for number 3. Beto! He goes through! Number 3! Everton are flying here. Newcastle are well and truly beaten. I don't know if VAR are going to get involved with that, but Beto scores. Wow, wow, wow. What a goal. He may be offside, we'll see. Fired it forward, down this right side. Livramento completely lost. Beto drove forward. Beto fired it past Dubravka. Everton 3, Newcastle 0. And that is a fine finish from Beto. Everton are going out of the relegation zone in pure style. He loved that. The man who made the move. And Jordan Pickford punching the air as well. It's an Everton night. It's a night to forget. If you are a supporter of Newcastle United, Highs have beaten Manchester United They're looking at this though via VAR. I did have a sneaky suspicion. So this could be ruled out just for offside, nothing else. So, right at the moment, it's just killing time, momentum. The points are going to be going to Everton, that's for sure. It's more time added on. In 3, Newcastle 0. That's the current score, but we wait for VAR to check if this goal will be given or not. We're still waiting here, live on Flash Score. I think it has been given. We're setting up like it has been given, and it has. Everton 3, Newcastle 0 is the score. Beto is able to get a goal. And it's pure frustration now for Newcastle. They head back up north to reset for the game on Sunday. And that's Beto, of course, first ever Premier League goal and only his second for Everton. He won't forget that. Superb stuff from the Portuguese man. And he was clearly onside as well. Trippier on the far side. He played Beto on. Trippier's had an absolute mare today for all 3 goals. It's not been a fine one from a fantastic fullback, Kieran Trippier. Dwight McNeil has been given player of the match. You can't really complain with that. He's been superb. Everton have been superb. They've taken the game away in the last 20 minutes or so. Latched on, pressed, made mistakes, and crucially punished Newcastle for those mistakes. And they're going to take 3 points. Significant 3 points. They were deducted 10 points last month. And now, after beating Forest and now winning here, they are going to leapfrog Luton. And they're going to go out of the relegation zone in no time after taking that deduction. Everton 3, Newcastle 0 is the score at the moment. Newcastle are playing it around here, but as you can imagine, Goodison Park is rocking. Sean Dyche is clapping everything. Everybody's on their feet. And it's a memorable night if you are a Everton supporter. It would have been 10th. Also, if it wasn't for the deduction, it would have been above Chelsea. But they were deducted points. It's about living in the now, some may say. And they've seen those 10 points and they've raised the deficit and they've got out of the bottom 3. And that's major. It's 4-2 towards the right side. Given to Decore. Now to Beto. Giving it to Young. Played 13 minutes of added time here. Kickoff was 2 hours ago. And that's it. Everton 3. Newcastle 0. Eddie's Howe's men are well and truly beaten on Merseyside. And it's such an even game for the majority of the night. It was taken away when McNeil struck a goal after a Kieran Trippier mistake. That goal came in the 79th minute mark. 86th minute, Decore doubled up from a Harrison cross once again from a Kieran Trippier mistake. And then Beto, in the 96th minute mark, made sure the points were coming home to Everton. And Everton now outside the relegation zone. After that 10 points being deducted, it seems to be kicking off a little bit now. Here, Jordan Pickford, and there's a few arguments going on. Bruno Guimaraes, I'm unsure what's happening. It's a bit feisty, but the points are going home to Everton. Newcastle have lost for the 6th time this season. They may have beaten Man United on Saturday, but they've brought back to earth here tonight at Goodison. We'll have to go to the capital and take on Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday. Tottenham are playing West Ham now. That's a live commentary that you can listen to on flush score. So hop on right now and switch over and listen to Joshua Smith. Tottenham versus West Ham's 1-1 here at Goodison. It finished Everton 3, Newcastle 0.